When is World Telecommunication and Information Society Day observed every year? On 17th of May, option B. When was the World Telecommunication and Information Society Day observed for the first time? In year 1969, option A. Why is World Telecommunication and Information Society Day celebrated on 17th May? It's both A and B. Option C, marking the founding of the International Telecommunication Union (ITU) and the signing of the first International Telegraph Convention. Which among the following established the International Telecommunication Union (ITU)? United Nations, option C. What is the main objective of the International Telecommunication Union (ITU)? Option C, to promote the development and use of telecommunication technologies. What is the role of the International Telecommunication Union in the development of communication technology? All of the above. Option D. Which one of these is an early form of communications? All of these. Option D. Smoke signals, drums, and flags. Who invented the first printing press? Johannes Gutenberg, option A, in year 1448. He was German goldsmith. Where did the first printing press come to India? In Goa, option C. The first printing press was set up by the Portuguese at St. Paul's College in Goa in 1556 CE. Who invented Morse code systems and electric telegraph? Mr. Samuel Morse, option D. A line was constructed between Baltimore and Washington, D.C., and the first message sent on 24th May 1844, which was "What hath God wrought?" Who is recognized for development of wireless telegraphy, also known as radio. Mr. Guglielmo Marconi, option A. Which one of these is a form of wired communications? Landline, option C. Who is credited with inventing the first working telephone and received the first US patent for it? Alexander Graham Bell, option C. He was a Scottish Canadian inventor and scientist. He invented telephone in year 1876. Bell made the first telephone call to Thomas Watson, saying, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." Who invented first electromechanical television? John Logie Baird, option D. He invented electromechanical television in year 1924, and all electronic television was invented by Mr. Philo Farnsworth in year 1927. When was the first public demonstration of a two-way video phone made? In year 1930, option C. It was made between AT&T's Bell Laboratories and its corporate headquarters, both in New York City. The first public demonstration of a one-way videophone occurred on 7th April 1927, and by 1956, Bell Labs had developed a videophone that could be employed over existing telephone circuits. When was the modern fax machine invented? In year 1964, option B, by the Xerox Company. Which company launched the first mobile phone? Motorola in year 1973, option D. Who is regarded as the inventor of the first practical mobile phone for handheld? Mr. Martin Cooper, option B. He was an American engineer at Motorola. The name of the device that he made was Dynatac 8000X, and he made it in 1973. Cooper made the first public cell phone call to Joel Engel, the head of AT&T. Where did the first cellular system in the world become operational? In Japan, option D. In year 1979, the first cellular system in the world became operational by Nippo Telephone and Telegraph NTT in Tokyo of Japan. When was the first email sent from space? On 28 August 1991. Option B. The first email sent from space was sent on 28 August 1991 by NASA astronauts Shannon Lucid and James C. Adamson from the Space Shuttle Atlantis to Marcia Evans at the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. Who invented the first mechanical computer? Mr. Charles Babbage, option A. He invented it in 1822, but it was not built until 1991. Alan Turing invented computer science. The ENIAC was the first electronic general-purpose digital computer. What is the Internet? It's a global network of computers and electronic devices. Option D. What does ISP stand for? It stands for Internet Service Provider. Option C. Which of the following was the first operational computer network to use packet switching to connect computers? ARPANET, option A. Its full form is Advanced Research Projects Agency Network. It was developed by the US Department of Defense's Advanced Research Projects Agency (ARPA) in the late 1960s and early 1970s, and was first demonstrated in year 1969. ARPANET was designed to connect computers and researchers at various universities and research institutions. Who invented World Wide Web? Tim Berners-Lee, option C. In year 1989 at CERN. The World Wide Web (WWW) is a system that allows users to share information over the internet through hypertext and hypermedia links. Which protocol enables user to transfer data between computers that have different architectures and operating system? TCP/IP, option B. Its full form is Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. It's a framework that organizes the communication protocols used in the Internet and similar computer networks. It's the default method for data communication on the Internet and was developed by the United States Department of Defense. Which company is considered as the first company to launch first smartphone? IBM, option A. It was Simon Personal Communicator. It went on sale in 1994. The SPC was the first touchscreen phone. When was the first graphical web browser by Microsoft Internet Explorer launched? In 1995, option B. Which of the following are benefits of VoIP? All of the above. Option D. VoIP is Voice over Internet Protocol. It offers several benefits. Firstly, it allows for a reduction in communication cost as it uses the Internet to transmit voice data, eliminating the need for traditional phone lines. Secondly, it reduces infrastructure cost as it requires less equipment compared to traditional phone systems. And at last, VoIP has the ability to transmit multiple phone calls over the same bandwidth connection, making it efficient and cost effective. Wi Fi is based on what standards? IEEE 802.11. Option A. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.